I couldn't walk.
Yeah.
Okay, so nowadays you didn't have no carts like they got now, and so if I'd had those carts like they had today, I probably never would have walked because the first step I got off the Davenport, and I took about 2 steps like the cork went out on top of my head. It hurt so bad. So meanwhile, this county doctor. But Roosevelt, one thing that Roosevelt did good, he had polio when he was a patient, and he had got polio doctors all to school.
Right.
And he's telling my folks, he said that he'll probably never walk again. I heard that, see? Well, so they finally, I got up, I started walking a little bit, not really walking. They tied my hands to a chair, and I took steps, about 3 steps going down and back in the Davenport. And every day I kept going a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more. And that's how, but like he said, a lot of doctors said if we had these wheelchairs, like the electric wheelchairs and battery wheelchairs, I probably never would have walked.
Wow.
He says that 20% of the people today that got polio, polio isn't so bad like it used to be, but I'm trying to say in those days, they would have walked. You know what I mean?
Wow, that's an amazing story. Thank you for telling me. Wow.
Anyhow, that's the way it went.
Wow. So this must have been the bridge that's there now, though.
The old bridge.
The old bridge. So this bridge was put in 37?
I guess it was, the new bridge.
Okay.
The new bridge.
Okay, wow. Wow. So you've seen a lot of changes in Sheridan then
And
since then.
there was a picture of us crossing the old, when they started moving the bridge, they closed the bridge. And during the daytime, about 9 o'clock or so, maybe 9:30, they closed the bridge, so they moved the old one down. About 4 o'clock or so, maybe 5 o'clock or something like that, they'd open it up again so they could cross. But the bridge was always open, probably about 5 hours a day, the old bridge, so they moved till they got it moved down. Once they got it moved down, then it was open day and night, you know what I mean? I don't know if it was open through the night, but I think it was. But anyhow, I remember when they put that bridge in.
Wow. And the 2 bridges were side by side for a little while, weren't they?
They've got pictures of that.
Yeah, but you said you had a picture of you and your grandpa or your
we're
dad?
trying to find that picture of my grandpa's car. He had a Pontiac.
And you remember that?
Yeah, I still can see the picture of him. That was the Sheridan Center when they're talking about.
Now you were in the car.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyhow, he had a brown Pontiac.
I'll have to look that up on the Sheridan Sun. I bet I could.
Probably back in the 40s, wouldn't it be?
No, it'd be 37. 38.
Well,
38 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, but your polio story happened after that then in the 40s.
Oh, that before that, yeah.
Yeah, wow. So what do you remember about your grandpa?
Wait a minute. Yeah, it happened after that.
Okay. What do you remember about your grandpa? What was his name?
Adam.
Adam?
Yeah.
Adam.
Gutbrod.
Okay, and what? Oh, really? Okay, and what do you remember the most about him?
Oh, I'm not gonna say. He was
okay.
all right.
He was all right?
Yeah.
Well, what did he do for a living?
Ranch can tell you a bunch about that. There was Adam and George Gutbrod were brothers.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And George lived where Mickey lives right now. Junior, the boy, Wayne lives. Yes, one time I never was in the basement, but he said down there, it said Gutbrod on a board down there.
Really?
Yeah, I ask him sometimes.
I'll have to ask that. Wow.
But my grandpa, he didn't farm much. He had a lot of real estate in Sheridan at one time, a lot of property, but everything got divided up.
But what did he do for a living? Oh, come on, Rocky.
Well, he just had these houses and the property.
So he had rentals and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's it.
All right.
I lived with my grandparents most of the time.
Oh, you did?
Until 19.
In town here.
Yeah.
Where did they live?
Jefferson Street.
Uh-huh.
The land I grew up in was Harold Ladd's folks built that house right there.
Oh, wow. And then did you move out to the farm?
No, I lived in the farm until I got married.
Oh, okay.
I lived on the art place when I first got married.
Oh, I get it. Okay.
built that house we were at now, and then that's the old Gutbrod place. Still is a Gutbrod place, but
Yeah.
part of it. But anyhow, and my sore throat's so I got to.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll take a break and we'll do another interview one of these days.
Okay.
Oh, thanks, Rocky.
But I'm just trying to tell you that here's old Jenny. Jenny, how you doing? That's your daughter?